Awesome. We'll get started with Michael.
Hey, Will, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, doing good. Now that we have you, of course. The blocking going from college to the NFL can be a big jump for guys, especially young tight ends. How are you preparing to help yourself and the team to make that leap and contribute with your blocking ability?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's just taking the coaching. It's obviously it's a mindset thing too. It's a lot of technique, obviously, but from everyone who I've talked to, the guys in the NFL, they say it's a mentality thing. So obviously, you got to clean up on technique and whether that's strength and power in the weight room. But at the end of the day, it's a mentality thing. You're going against grown men who are been doing this for years, getting paid a lot of money to do their job very well. So you got to come in there, with confidence and, you got to do your job. So I'm just looking to improve on that and, just get better each day.
Lawrence?
Obviously, rookie minicamp coming up, you're going to get your first taste a little bit of the NFL. I'm curious, however, there's a space between minicamp and the next time that the team meets up. Do you have any plans on working on your game and stuff during that period? And if you can, maybe delve into that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as soon as minicamp's over, I'm heading back to Miami. And I'm going to go train with the people I've been training with, and then also at University of Miami. So I'll be working with my quarterback and my tight end coach there too. So it's not an off week. Taking that time to get better and get ready for OTAs coming up next weekend. So,
Justin?
Yeah, so you're entering a tight end group that's drafted. You're now the fourth tight end in 3 years. And who already has a veteran like Mallory Cox. What are you going to do to make coaches notice you a bit more compared to the others?
Go in there. We got some veteran guys, so learn from them as well. I think that's a great opportunity. But just any opportunity I get, make the most of it. Show guys that hey, I'm a young guy, I'm a rookie, but I'm able to make plays. So I think it's a really good room, and we're all going to push each other and get better. And that's what I just want to keep getting better each and every day, and go make plays and whatever I can to help the team.
We'll cut more here, Patrick.
Hey, well, appreciate your time and congratulations, man. And
Thank
welcome
you.
to the Horseshoe. Since Justin just about took my question, I'm going to go through my fallback. Favorite video game?
Ooh. I don't really play video games until lately. I started playing the PGA 2K, 2K23. So that's about the only video game I play.
Nice. Appreciate you.
So,
Derek?
Will, what was something through this whole draft process that really stuck with you? I remember when looking back through your draft profile, realizing that you had the fastest 40 time of any tight end at the combine back in February. That was really impressive. What kind of stuck out with you through this whole process? Was it the combine, pro days, talking with these teams? What stood out?
Between the Senior Bowl, combine, pro days, I met a lot of different people from a lot of different places, whether it was coaches or different players going through the same thing as I did. And I thought the coolest part about it was meeting a bunch of guys that are, like-minded, and we're all going through the same thing. We're all trying to accomplish big things and, chase our dreams of playing in the NFL. So I thought that was one of the most special things. And I mean, some of these guys I played at the Senior Bowl with are my teammates now. It's pretty cool. So, just meeting all these really great people. That was probably my most memorable part of this whole thing.
All right, well, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
BetOnline.ag is your number one source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have you covered for all your sports wagering needs. Basketball, MLB, NHL, right to UFC and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games. You can play right from your home. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.
Running ability, just getting a lot of hard yards. What mentality do you carry to be able to do all of that, especially in the NFL when you really got to have so many ways to help a quarterback?
Absolutely. Well, I think the mentality just with my game is like, I will not be denied. You know what I mean? And that's just the kind of stubbornness of being a ball carrier, is that like I'm not going to die easy. You know what I mean? And so that's always the mentality I have when I'm carrying the ball. And then really just with the versatility standpoint, I want to be as useful as I can to any organization that I'm a part of. And so, yes, I'm going to hone my pass catching ability. I'm going to hone my pass protection ability. I'm going to make sure I got my fundamentals and technique right for every special teams rep that I'm taking. And that's just the mentality that I take, because I'm trying to be in this league for a very, very long time. And so that's the way to do it.
Derek?
Evan, congratulations. Welcome to the Colts.
Thank you.
So you're obviously coming into a running back room that is pretty full right now. Deion Jackson rounding out what was last year, Zach Moss coming in, and obviously one of the best running backs in the league in Jonathan Taylor. How does it feel knowing that you're coming into an organization where you have to compete against these guys, especially, you know, against someone like Jonathan Taylor, kind of learning from him?
Absolutely. Well, it's my goal to be the best in this league. And so to do that, you also got to see what it looks like. And I think Jonathan Taylor is one of the best examples of that. So I'm really just looking forward to just seeing how he is, like how he carries himself, his process, his routine, and things like that. Because coming into this building, my goal is to become a vet as quickly as I can, as far as my mentality, as far as how I approach things. Like I said, process, routine, those things that, you know, keep somebody on an upward trajectory as far as getting better every single day, attacking those details and just doing everything the right way. That's my mentality. So I love the opportunity to be in a room where there's a lot of guys with experience, a lot of guys who've done some things in the league that, you know, people are impressed with. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Lawrence?
Let's build off that a little bit. I just watched a PFF video talking about you and your workout with all the teams, and they made a very big deal about you finishing all of your touches, all of them. Could you go through that mentality and why you had done that as opposed to the other running backs out there that would go, 10, 15, 20 yards and then end it?
For sure. Well, I think one thing is I wanted to let myself stand out in some way. And I knew that was a way to do it, because really that's how I've kind of stood out my whole career, is just my mentality, my work ethic. And I feel like that's really what's gotten me to this point. And so I don't ever want my finish to be something that's questioned. And I think that's something that's football character. It's something you can't really teach, but it's something that's just kind of within you. And just your mentality, your mindset when you approach the game. But really, that started with my position coach, Louis Ianni, at Northwestern. He was like, when you touch the ball, go score. And that was just the mentality we had in practice, because not only are you getting yourself conditioned for breaking those long runs in a game and getting used to what that feels like, but you're also visualizing yourself getting in the end zone every single time you touch the ball. And obviously, that's the goal as a running back, is to get in the end zone every time you touch the ball. So I'm going to do it in practice before I do it in the game.
We'll do two more here. Patrick?
Hey, Evan, appreciate your time and congratulations.
Thank
My
you.
question is on leadership and playing football before. I haven't made it to your level or anything like that, but I was always taught that everybody on the team has a leadership responsibility and everybody holds everybody accountable. What would you say your best leadership quality is, and how are you going to emulate that to this team?
I would say it's two things, and things that I've really developed over time. One has been kind of like a lead by example type of guy. And that's gotten me so far, but it needed to develop to something else. So it ended up developing into being more not only of a vocal leader, but of somebody that really takes that one-on-one kind of relational role in leadership, because I feel like that's how you really get to speak to somebody and truly lead them in the right way, is having a relationship strong enough with that person so that you can pull them aside and talk to them one-on-one. And if it needs to be an accountability thing, I feel like that's the way to do it. And they're going to listen to you if you've, led by example and you've done the right things. And so I would say that it's really those two things that I really bring to anywhere that I'm at. And I really look forward to continuing to hone that for sure.
The last one here, Justin.
Yeah, hey Evan. Who on the team of the players reached out to you after getting drafted, and who has you ready to just go out there and give it all?
Well, it might not be a surprise to you guys, but Adetomiwa, like when he got drafted and then I got drafted after him, we were both celebrating together. Like, let's go. Like, we were very excited to see each other just get to work. So that was really the big communication just between us two. Just ready to get in there and get to work, because I know how hard he's worked to get to this point. And so we're both just very happy for each other.
Awesome. Appreciate
Can
your
I ask?
time, Evan.
Can I ask Evan one thing? Can you say his name again? Because I have been struggling with it.
Got you. It's Adetomiwa Adebawore.
Adetomiwa.
Adetomiwa Adebawore.
Adebawore.
Awesome. Thanks,
Awesome.
Evan.
Appreciate it, Evan.
Most definitely. Appreciate
Thanks,
you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you sitting here listening and watching these 3 interviews. It was a blast talking to Kevin Rogers, Evan Hall, and Will Mallory here for Believe in Colts, brought to you by Bet Online. And as usual, go Colts.
Do you believe?